So now another thing I have to learn is discipline. All right, hi, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, today's definitely gonna be structured a little differently. I'm kind of in the mood to like rant, but I don't know. Not really rant, but I just want to like get some things off my chest and like really brainstorm with what I've been thinking about recently. So I've been doing like regular like on it like content creating for like the past couple of months, like maybe 2 or 3. But yeah, I've either been posting like once a week or twice, and I've been eating up, you know, ahead of the game. I'm putting a little stake in the fame, but no, seriously, but that's been great. But this all just originated because I was really tired today and I really didn't get much done, so I kind of felt bad about it, blah blah blah, whatever. But I feel like I had a perception of what this journey was gonna be, like what this job description was of like the whole content creating thing. And I feel like, although I am very passionate about a lot of the things that I post, like I love fashion, hair, makeup, whoop-de-boo, I don't know, I feel like I just thought it would be a lot easier than it is. And I don't know, like, obviously, like when it gets successful, I'm gonna be extremely grateful and my heart's gonna be full. But right now, like my head's just kind of spinning a little bit. Like obviously I'm gonna continue because but I don't know, this is just like the reality of the situation I think is really like sinking into me. And yeah, because I'm about to, like right now it's summer luckily, so I don't have to really juggle this with school as much, but I'm about to be back in school, so it's gonna be school, possibly a part-time job, and then still trying to push out content like twice a week on multiple platforms. So I don't know, this video is kind of just to say like this is a little more work than I thought, and I think I finally realized the answer for me. Unfortunately, the answer is I didn't want to work, period. I just don't want to work in any sense. But I'm young, you know, and of course I don't want to work in any sense. Like, no, I just want to sit around and like be pretty and get money. But that's not an option for me. So, but also my thing though, this is what I'm talking about. I'm really like delving in and like thinking about a lot of different things. Even if tomorrow I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna work, I'm just gonna marry somebody with money and be a housewife, that's still work. Like, I promise you, like I'm learning how to cook and all that stuff. Obviously I know how to clean, whoop-de-whoop, but like learning how to cook new meals and blah, blah, blah. And depending on how many people you're cooking for and how long it takes, like that's literally still a lot of work. And don't even get me started once the kids get into the equation. So yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of in awe, like stepping into adulthood and like genuinely realizing that like life is work. Like the only time that like maybe you get to like throw your hands up was in your childhood, and some people didn't even get that, but like genuinely like life equals work. And this realization is like throwing me for a loop. I promise you it's throwing me for a loop because I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I feel like I'm always trying to think of like, how can I get out of it? Like, okay, if I switch, like if I do content creating, it's gonna be less work than blah, blah, blah. Which in ways it is, but also in ways it isn't. Like there's just no life hack. Like there's no way to beat the fact that you have to work. And yeah, so today I was just really sitting and thinking, and I really realized that, and that's crazy. But I'm gonna keep going because that's all I know. And I'm trying to not like, if I don't like post when I need to, I'm trying to not like feel guilty or drive myself crazy because like, come on now, let's like be for real, please. But yeah, like I just had no energy today, and I'm just like, I just don't want to do anything, but I still want to get content out for today, but I'm tired. And I'm like, even when I blow up more, I'm gonna have to be doing more content. But yeah, so I definitely have just come to the realization, and I promise you, like, this is the truth. Life is work. Yeah. And like, I know it sounds stupid, but like, there's no way to get out of it. Like, you're gonna have to put work in some way. Unless you find someone you can mooch off of, which, I don't know. But you know, to each their own, but yeah. But yeah, although life is work, I know some work is better than others, and I know there are things that I would get into that I would be really, really passionate about. So at least I'd be working and happy. So I think that's what I'm working on right now and during school, to really like put myself in a position as to where I can like work happily or be like tired happily, or you know what I mean? Because that's like either way. And I promise you, it's still hitting me because like, I don't know. I just kind of always thought that, no, that's crazy. I just kind of always thought that like there was some loophole, but I just didn't know about it. And I'm getting older and like watching people around me, and I'm just like, I don't think there's a loophole. So yeah, shout out though. Also, what I'm also realizing in my young age is that motivation is really like useless. I feel like motivation is like a rom-com or like a romantic movie. It like seems a certain way and you're like blah 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 cute, but it's like it doesn't really do much and it's not that realistic. Like emotionally, anytime you rely on your emotions, already it's a little shaky. You have to like put on a real severe foundation under that. And so with the whole motivation thing, like maybe tomorrow I'll see a video and I'll get up and be like, I need to change my life, I need to do everything, let's go. And then within 2 hours I'm gonna be like, I want to get back in bed, like I want to take a nap, I want to order some food. So now another thing I have to learn is discipline. So instead of motivation, it's discipline. And a lot of these stuff is just like basic stuff, so like whatever, shout out if you like me, thanks for watching. If you don't, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, like I'm 19, so learning all this stuff is just so interesting because I'm thinking of how I used to be like literally a couple years ago and all the stuff that I know now, and then who even knows what I'm gonna know later. This next season of my life, I need to focus on discipline because I'm like a pretty emotional person, and like when I feel good and I feel motivated, I'm like on top of the world and I want to change everything, and I feel like I can do anything, and I'm like building a house from scratch and I'm changing the color of the clouds. But when I'm not motivated, I'm just like, no. So I gotta work on discipline, and I just gotta work on just doing it. Like literally, like if I'm tired, if I'm whatever, like I just have to work on, at the end of the day, no matter how I'm feeling, this is gonna get done. Which I definitely am a lot better than I was, but I still have a lot of ways to go. But yeah, my final little tidbit and realization and somewhat advice is that life is very short. Do what you want to do. And by that, I mean, obviously, like, don't go crazy, don't murder people, don't steal, don't kill, you know the commandments. But seriously, like, if you're passionate about something, if you want to talk to somebody, if you want to date somebody, you want to meet somebody, you want to see somebody, you want to wear something, you want to change your hair, like, just please live your life, because genuinely, like, and you don't know, like, people die young, people die old. And I know, like, it all sounds super cliche, but like, actually it's the truth. Like, you don't have time to be spending a large amount of time doing what you cannot stand. Obviously, if you have the option to, like, if you have like 3 kids and you work it, I'm so sorry. Like, obviously, like, if everybody's situation is different, so I'm speaking from a pretty privileged place, but just also there are little stuff you can do and just try to really make your life worth it, because you do not have forever. You have like maybe 60 years, and if you add up all the calculations, you got to even slim that down because of school and then work and then blah blah blah. So yeah, you know, go out and live your life and shout out.